Thomson Reuters says it's on the news, on the ground, on demand,
Yep,
right?
we are.
So online video presents a major opportunity for big media. It's too expensive for startups to build, but it has to be scalable and consistently reliable.
Right, and easily distributed. You need a wide distribution net. Yes, the great advantage we have at Reuters right now is we have shooters everywhere. You know, we could take you to Syria, we could take you to Brazil, we could take you to China. We have a vast network, and our agency business produces a ton of content for other broadcasters, online publishers, and the like. What the challenge is now in a Reuters digital video, that's kind of a separate offshoot that I run, and our challenge is to make Reuters video clearly Reuters video, so that the consumer interacts with Reuters now in a way that they hadn't in the past. And that's our real opportunity as we build our US brand and as we build ourselves also as a consumer brand, mindshare. We have to let the world know, hey, this is Reuters footage, this is Reuters brain power going into it, and this is objective, trusted Reuters news gathering and journalism that contributes to it.
Well, that's interesting to me. So what constitutes, please, Reuters video? What makes it unique and different from other forms of video?
I think the breadth of it, the ability, again, to take it globally. We've done everything. I mean, just on the digital side, we've done everything. We've done packages on everything from, you know, deep interviews with Christine Lagarde and Chrystia Freeland, our editor, to packages on Chinese affinity for collecting walnuts. And that's all, and again, on the ground. And we're able to bring you into places that other, you know, that startups and aggregators can't. So I think the production style and the journalistic values that have been with Reuters for, you know, generations contribute to making it different and better. People know they can trust it when they watch it.
So this is part of what you said is the important role of not ceding ground to aggregators.
Yeah.
So why is that so important? Obviously it's important for you for as a business. Is it important also to the future of news and the quality of news?
I really think it is. We've had, look, we deal with aggregators. Obviously, some of our clients are aggregators. We use them for distribution. But it's important to not make them the first touchstone of all the consumers. You know, it's important that consumers have a Tiffany brand news outlet. And that's what we can be, because you know when you get it, you're getting a certain level of quality, a certain level of curation and quality control that otherwise, you know, in a morass you wouldn't get. Again, I'm a big fan of user-generated content. I think all the democratization of news on the web has been fantastic. I just like to sit a little bit on top of it.
So I've heard you say that online video, even at the highest quality, is not television.
Yes.
That it's doing different kinds of...
Proudly not television, yes.
That it's doing different types of things and needs to be packaged in different sorts of ways.
Yeah.
Tell me how the best online news video is intelligently not like television.
Okay, they're still attractive people, but they're actually saying something important. No, I think that the real difference is that it has to deliver. I torment my producers who, again, come from traditional TV backgrounds. I torture them to say, make sure the viewer takes something away. They need that nugget of cocktail party conversation. They need that nugget of business conversation. They need that statistic. And we need it to deliver it in a very clear way. So we did a piece this week on the Fed's balance sheet reaching $3 trillion. It took 4 days to do. It wasn't a guest, it wasn't an author, it wasn't somebody who used to work at the Fed. It was 4 days of number crunching and graphics, really building deep graphics to show how this balance sheet grew to $3 trillion. And it was a very good effort. And it's something that once you engage with it, you will be satisfied. It's not wallpaper, it's not background noise. You can't do it. You can't watch it while you're changing the baby.
Talk to me a little about distribution. I mean, Reuters has essentially always been in the business of working with partners to distribute its content, going back to its earliest origins as a company. Reuters can't depend on itself as a destination site. It has to work with other partners.
Can.
I mean, no one can anymore, right? So how do you work with partners now?
We have, you know, our syndication business is still thriving and vibrant, and we're skewing a lot of our video. I run one part of syndication I run is called Business Video Online, and we've developed more web-friendly type presentation for online publishers. Our broadcast business is up here. Our online publisher business is here. We're trying to even those out a bit, you know. So we have the idea of developing, like we developed a show called Fact Box, which is not voiced. It's just facts, data points from one story rolling at you for like 60 seconds. That's to engage the online publisher audience. So that's a crucial part of reaching out and kind of developing that. So we like the partners. On our video side, in the broad consumer base, we just started working with Ustream, and we haven't signed an official deal with them yet, but we came out of a relationship with YouTube, which was good and a learning experience, but no longer funded. As is the Wall Street Journal and some other ones. That made a little bit of news. But we feel like Ustream has delivered, we've done, and YouTube's a great audience, and we need to be in there, and we like them, and we like to work with them. But when we go to Ustream, we do very targeted stuff, and they have an audience, they have a news desk to curate, and they're putting a little human interaction behind it, and we like that because we feel like serious news consumers know Reuters, and the brand will rise when it's surfaced. So we like to find partners who will surface our stuff to serious consumers. We're never going to make it in the wide pool.
So I have one last question before I hand it over to our next host at the Beat Retreat. Talk to me a little bit about the benefits and the challenges of live broadcasting. So you do some business there, but sometimes it's not right.
Yeah.
When does live work and when does live not work?
I go back and forth. I spent 3 years in live TV at Bloomberg TV as managing editor in the US, and it was great, and it's a lot of fun, and it's very exciting, and TV people get to run around a lot because they like that. But quite frankly, I'm not sure it always delivers. I see some of the live stuff being done on the web, and I'm not sure it always delivers the punch and the impact that it should have. On TV, it's very different. The audience is there already in a lot of ways. You don't have to get them there in ways you do on the web. So you need a half-hour event to make live worthwhile on the web. How many things like that are truly worthwhile? So we really do kind of pick at big events or big interviews that we can package and present and galvanize an audience over a period of time. Because if not, you can't just put live things up. It doesn't work. It doesn't work.